What's up, everybody? This is Ariel here. This is just a a special viz of sort. So I'm gonna just dive right into it because I just want to get this video over with. I know it's quite a few. Well, like a good handful of YouTubers on, YouTube that shares their personal life with you. You know, either for their own personal reasons or it may be for business reasons. You know, you know, in regards to their channel because it may affect the uploads in some way, or they may have told you that they plan on doing certain things in the week, and maybe because of something that may have happened, what I'm saying, they may have to change their schedule on the fly, and it's important for you to know that if they're running their channel like a business or whatever. And since January, that's what I've been aiming to do. I've been aiming to turn this channel more into a business venture because I would like to, you know, to start making money off of this channel. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much here's the thing. This morning at around like 10 o'clock or so, I called my job and I just told them I quit. Just simple as that. The reason I told them I quit was because, one, there's a severe lack of structure at the place I was working. It's a lack of structure. Basically, it's pretty much like the inmates, you know what I'm saying, like running the asylum. You know what I'm saying, like metaphorically speaking. And certain things that should be done weren't getting done. Two, you had some people at the job that weren't doing their part, and it was making it, harder on me. For example, you can watch that video that I did, you know, um, reasons for exhaustion that I had did like a while back, and you can get a pretty good idea as to what I mean when I say that. Um, and there's some other things that I just don't care to mention that it, it just was at my breaking point, to the point where I couldn't work there anymore. I mean, physically, I kept, you know, like it really got to the point where I was going to work hurt, and when I woke up this morning, I had tried to stand up, and my ankle was so tender that it was no way possible. And this isn't the first time that this has happened to me. This is not the first time that this has happened to me at work. Because basically what I was doing at work is that I was a dishwasher, and I would wash the dishes, and then I would have to bring these stacks of plates to like wherever I needed to put them. But I was doing so much walking around, and I was carrying around those big stacks of heavy plates so much. I've been working there since September 3rd of last year, and like this problem didn't really kick in for me until like the end of October of last year. And like I just dealt with it because I felt like eventually, what I'm saying, like things will get better, and it did for a short period of time. But after a while, it just got worse and worse, and I just kept ignoring it and ignoring it until the point where, okay, it's basically like this. Physically, I'm not able to work there anymore because I'm just, every time I go there and every time I leave there, I'm hurt, and I leave worse than I was when I went in. you know Mentally, I'm stressed out because certain people weren't doing their part of the job, which was making me stop, go try to fix it up so that I can continue to do what I'm doing. And for that to happen so much, you tell the managers, they don't do anything, or they do something and the employees still don't do what they're supposed to do. And you keep, like, it's really only so much of that you can take, to the point where you just say, fuck this shit, I'm out. So physically I just had enough. Mentally I was stressed out, and there was no financial incentive for me to stay. Like, I was only making $7.50 an hour there, so that's nothing. And I wasn't in a position to where I, like, immediately needed the money. It was nice to have like some stable income come in, but at the same time, it was just, some people may feel comfortable working there in that position that I was working, but that wasn't the position for me. And it really just, and when I quit, it just really lifted a huge weight off my shoulder. You know what I mean? It's really like I can breathe again. But the crazy thing is that I planned on quitting, like around the end of this month anyway, because if everything goes well, I start my new job next month. Which I believe it will, because there's nothing that is really in the way of that happening. So, yeah, like this guy isn't stupid. I don't quit a job without having another job, you know what I'm saying, in order to go to. Um, but yeah, like, I just was fed up with the way things were, and I just couldn't work there anymore until the point where I just decided to leave. And that was the best thing I felt like I could have done, because that job, it it was really just killing me physically, mentally, financially. There was no incentive for me to stay, and I wasn't immediately in need of the money. So I'm good, because I've been saving up my money ever since I worked there. And yeah, so I'm good for a while. And plus I work next month anyway, so I'm good there. Not to mention my school is sending me money, you know so I'm really in a all right place. Like, I'm all right. But I just felt the need to tell you guys, just to let you guys know on the things that's happening. Because my original plan were to was to upload some video game footage this week. I didn't exactly know when I was going to be able to do it, because Friday um is the day that I use for Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 Fan Day, and Saturday is just like my chill day. And if I don't have anything to do, then I'll just find something to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way it is. Um, Most of the time on Saturdays for me. But yeah, I quit my job. I feel it was the right move. In all honesty, like, I'm not happy with the way that I quit, but at the same time, I'm happy that I did leave there, because it just wasn't right there. Everybody wasn't playing their part, you know, and it just wasn't fair for me to have to stop what I'm doing, go pick up their slack, because if I didn't, then I would have got in trouble. You know, and it was just, yeah, like, I'm not working there anymore. So yeah, so there will be some new video game footage tomorrow, as soon as tomorrow. Today, I will be doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card reviews, and that's pretty much going to be it for it today, because I have some art drawings that I need to do for school, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But this will be the featured video on the channel um, uh, for the rest of this week, because I really want everybody to know what's going on with me. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So until I see you guys next time, peace.